Jonathan, big bull.
Let's go.
So hunting is a family heritage for us. It's been something that we've done since I was a child. I think we've grown to just make this part of our tradition, part of our livelihood, part of what makes us tick.
It's like a symphony orchestra.
Tonight's your night, buddy.
We can get into the mountains, we can let go of everything else that is going on in our lives and really bond as a family. I think hunting for my dad and brother and I has become that one activity that we can still protect from all the other friction in the world, because that's ours. I'm a Marine through and through, no question about it. I've missed it tremendously because when I started my career, I wanted to stay in until they told me I had to leave. And when I, was missing out on, important aspects of my life, and I had, sole custody of my son, and another one on the way, I had to make that tough decision. I had to make it. I just never wanted to make that decision. I figured if I was 35 years in the Corps, that'd be just fine with me. And left that lifestyle behind, but I mean, it's written into law, you know that, or at least Marine Corps regulations. Once a Marine, always a Marine.
Three different pastures. We can hear all of the audio bouncing off of the canyons. And lo and behold, right below us, we have a bull kind of growling, kind of waking up, shaking it off. His cows are mewing. And we just descended, we committed to the fight. We're gonna see if we can take it to him this time. But now it's time for me to go into complete tactical mode.
You're not an ex-Marine, you're not a former Marine, you are a Marine. And it's hard to mimic what I experienced there, but in hunt camp, I experienced it just the same way.
He's coming back up, and he is mad. We're gonna have to make this happen. We can't hold anything back. We gotta take a chance. If we blow him out of here, it doesn't matter. We're never coming back to this spot. I know that doesn't sound like a good attitude, but we gotta take risk. We gotta make a decision, stick with it, take a risk, and go for this guy. I gotta get between him and the other bulls. And I think he's about 150 yards that way. We can do it. Man, the way the sound resonates off of the trees and the rocks and the hillsides, and sometimes it's hard to locate them. They were right below us 10 minutes ago. bad.
You have those moments where you knew that you took your life, and you feel a little bit of dread, a little bit of remorse, and it all comes together in different ways. But all we have to do is be thankful and grateful for every moment that we had out here, elk or no elk, and that's what makes it important.
Yep, we got the arrow.
I was physically exhausted again, and that's okay, because I knew I pushed myself physically, emotionally, spiritually out here. And when it all came together, I couldn't control myself for a moment. I spent a lot of time in the Marine Corps, didn't have the opportunity to hunt. But since I retired, I think I was able to, spend some time out in the field, and I've taken some game. But there's something about the Rocky Mountain elk that just gets that spirit motivated. And it had been a while since I'd had a good opportunity at one.
You got a 7-point.
Yeah, he's got a little crappy 7 on
That's
his side.
enough.
Yeah, that's enough to call him a 7. You can hang a ring off of it. And I think that precisely in that moment, years of being skunked taught me that clarity of mind was that important. To block everything else out, be there in that moment, precisely in that moment. I was feeling all of it on this hunt. We were putting ourselves out there to try to get it done. And all you have to do is tell yourself you can do it, and you can do it.
Thank you who still serve their country and their communities. And all of you God-loving Americans who serve their families and stand true to our way of life. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.